On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
Well, temperatures have been starting to rise a bit, but that wind's still just making it real cold this morning with those low temperatures we had. But this afternoon, not so bad. I thought we'd hit 59. We actually popped all the way up to 62 degrees. The northwest wind can sometimes warm as it comes down the mountains. It certainly didn't feel warm, but it actually does compress a little bit as it comes down to higher pressure and the temperature comes up a little. So we hit 62 tomorrow. I expect to get up close to 67 degrees. So we'll have a warming trend for the day tomorrow. And high temperatures today, mildest to the west. 66 in Roseburg, 68 San Francisco, and well into the 70s in the central and northern California valleys. But the further east you get, that's 62 in Boise, 49 in Pocatello, 16 for a high temperature in Casper. Denver's high temperature today at freezing, and that was about midnight last night, and then the temperature has been dropping since. I'm going to show you some real interesting numbers about Denver here in just a moment. Wind gusts right now coming down a little bit, 24 miles per hour at Boise, 21 miles per hour Mountain Home. Still pretty gusty for this time of night, but they should settle down overnight. When you wake up tomorrow morning for school, heading out the kids off to school, maybe heading to work early in the morning, a much lighter breeze, if any, at the start of the day, then a little bit of a breeze a little later on. So all in all, not too bad, and the skies are clear. There's a little band of high clouds that should be melting away as it drifts on overhead, but we had crystal clear skies, primarily because there's so much storminess to the east. You get a lot of dry weather around a major storm, and that was the case here today. Strong westerly winds feeding into that low pressure, which is sitting right here now just east of Denver, intensifying as it does, and that's why it's drawing in all that wind. 2 days of this. Tomorrow, wind should be much lighter, but there could still be a breeze out of the northwest because of the presence of this storm system. But the core of the cold air is right over this region, right in here, where the snow is flying in western South Dakota. Denver had snow most of the day today, and temperatures very interesting indeed. While mild weather is starting to move into our region, the cold weather locked in over Denver. Now, Denver yesterday was 71 degrees for the high temperature, and then this afternoon, the temperature was hovering around 12. It is 10 degrees in Denver right now, and 10 degrees in Cheyenne. Midwinter conditions, still snow showers, blustery winds blowing, wind chill factors running below zero, blizzard conditions in western Nebraska and South Carolina, and a lot of snow expected in here as well. So it's 10 in Denver, it's 77 in Dallas, and temperatures got well into the 80s to near 90 in parts of Texas today. Just an amazing temperature contrast. We did have some tornadoes breaking out here along this frontal system, and again, this is a major storm as it slides to the east. More snow in the forecast. Here's Denver, a little more snow. The main snows for tonight and tomorrow will really be eastern portions of South Dakota, Sioux City, and to Minneapolis. We could get a lot of snow out of this, close to 10 inches of snow in Minneapolis. Denver, by the way, will get way back up into the 60s in the next several days, and then they'll get another snowstorm possible the beginning of next week. Just amazing what happens in Denver during the spring. Futurecast for tomorrow morning, a couple of high thin clouds drifting by. I think we'll have a mostly sunny day, and even by 4 in the afternoon, cloud cover from Ontario westward. We'll start to see that increase in clouds. Now looks like about 9 o'clock, 9:30, a front will come through with showers, maybe a thunderstorm as it moves on in, but it'll be very quick, probably go through in about an hour at best, and then it clears right out. But Thursday, the wind is going to pick back up. Blustery conditions will continue. So mild weather comes in tomorrow with sunshine. Here's the cold front that comes through to end that mild weather for one day only at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And behind that, the wind, because the jet stream will be coming right across southern and central Idaho, keeping those gusty winds going most of the time between Thursday all the way into Monday. We're still talking about generally more wind than not. So tomorrow's Treasure Valley forecast, a half breezy, but I think it'll be pleasant. The wind won't be too strong, and it might even slacken a bit later in the day. Upper 60s, mid to upper 60s, mostly sunny. Clouds late in the day, but I still think midday, early afternoon should be really pleasant tomorrow. 51 in McCall, could be an afternoon shower. As that front approaches the afternoon, we could see some showers up north. Boise County, Idaho City, Pine, Featherville, you'll likely not see any real cloud cover till later in the afternoon, and showers not till tomorrow night. Here's that front tomorrow night, 67 tomorrow, 60 on Thursday. Friday it starts to come up a bit, but then cools with gusty winds developing later in the day Saturday, and Sunday and Monday outright cold and windy and brisk. We could have gusty winds up to 40 miles an hour again at some point between Sunday and Monday, and those temperatures even colder than what we had with this last system. Remember, we hit 55, and it's only going to be 52 on Sunday and Monday, so the cold air comes back in for the weekend. We will be so excited when we get a warm weekend coming back in, which I'm not sure when we'll be.
Somewhere in my house there's an open window, because it's getting cold at night, and I know when it was a nice stretch, it was like I left windows open. So
you got to go find it, right?
Go check them all.
Got to go on a hunt.
Thanks, Scott. Okay. Well, he was